You forget why you walked into the room, so you just sit in the litter box and wait for the system to reboot.
No.
You're trying to play it cool at the vet, but gravity has other plans, and now you're just a ginger blur of poor life choices. You drop the ball and your dog decides the only logical solution is to face.
Mink, mink, mink. Mink, 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 mink.
Huh?
You try to take. Spend all that time calculating the trajectory for a legendary leap only to realize your landing gear is a literal donut. You spend 5 minutes calculating the trajectory but still end up with a structural failure. Trying to have a romantic moment, but your cat decides it's actually time for a professional wrestling debut. This one. You're mid-nap and hear a snack bag crinkle 3 rooms away. The internal struggle between beauty sleep and a light snack is real. You try to play it. Realized the skip intro button was actually a trap and you were not prepared for the plot twist. You tell a joke so bad it actually glitches your friend out of reality. You're a golden retriever on the outside but a parkour master on the inside. I think my dog is broken or he's just... You decide to take a sniff and realize that foot should have been A. You're trying to start a fight, but your opponent is currently buffering. You're trying to meet a deadline, but your supervisor has 0 management skills and a very short attention span. Case of the Mondays is hitting the tech support team hard today. Just You're 90% fluff and 10% chaotic energy, but the red dot still manages to outmaneuver you. This cat is currently buffering at maximum velocity. Physical form is optional when the zoom eyes hit this hard. You're trying to act cool in front of your crush, but you're at...
Huh?
Parkour looks different when you have 4 legs and 0 impulse control. Your human says the floor is lava but forgets you are the literal king of balance. This is not a walk.
No.
You're trying to look deep and philosophical, but you're actually just thinking about how a piece of kibble is roughly the size of your head.
Huh?
You're trying to stay mad, but the head scratches are a solid 10 out of 10. 1 minute I am a fierce predator and the next I am a literal puddle. My dignity is gone, but my heart... Safety first because he has exactly 0 thoughts behind those eyes and one of them is definitely about a brick wall. I think my cat is broken. You try to take out the trash but realize David versus Goliath, but make it fluffy and slightly. I think my cat just broke the sound barrier or discovered a glitch. Player 2 controller disconnects mid-fight and you have when you realize the cuddles were actually a trap and now you have to initiate immediate evasive maneuvers. You decide to investigate.
Huh?
Low speed chase in high definition. That moment when you realize you forgot to check your brakes until it... You try to pull a disappearing act with the ball, but your border collies have a collective PhD in physics and aren't buying your nonsense for a single second. I think my dogs just staged an intervention. They tell you orange cats share a single brain cell and it is currently... Scientists said cats come from eggs, but I didn't believe them until now. Watch this orange loaf perform a magic trick and vanish into 2 eggs. I guess he really was just a fragile little guy. You're trying to be affectionate, but your partner is still processing that thing you said in 2019. That slow motion rejection really hits different. Relationship status, it's complicated and slightly blurry.
Huh?
You have 8 kids but refuse to make 2 trips from the car. You try to flirt, but she is strictly high maintenance and physically violent. Trying to have a serious heart-to-heart with your cat, but they've already decided that your hand is a mortal enemy that must be destroyed. 1 second it's a peaceful chat, and the next it's a full-blown feline You're trying to explain your side of the story, but she's already reached the 3rd frame. I have spent years studying the laws of physics only to conclude that this pen belongs on the floor.